It's no secret that it's been a hot summer. Parts of southern Alberta have broken heat records, and while this 7th straight drought year is not new to farmers or the ag industry, this is still a cause for concern. Cypress County Councillor Blaine Brost has a cattle ranch just north of Irvine. Brost says that farmers might have to take drastic action to prepare for next spring.
I'm feeding these horses and the cattle too. I mean, we're going to have to start, feeding a certain percentage of them. And I hear different places the pairs are starting to come in and they're splitting off. 3 weights are going to the feedlot, and under that are staying with their mamas for a while in the feedlot till they're big enough to be split off. And that creates a big expense, and the profit margin shrinks a lot more when you start doing that.
Now, despite the appearance of some fields, farmers across the province have seen a huge drought issue, specifically in southern Alberta. Farmers were asked to range their crop yields from good to excellent, and from last month saw a 12.4% drop. Now, drought isn't the only issue farmers have been seeing, as grasshopper populations have literally and figuratively jumped. Last year's Cypress County Farm Family of the Year award winner Josh Beck says that culling might be the best practice for this coming farming season. He says that farmers had a tough time feeding cattle through the severe drought in 2021, and that a repeat could prove disastrous, citing the increased cost of calves, hay, and the lack of total moisture. Beck said that the conditions have been favorable for grasshoppers and that this year's population is the largest he's ever seen, and that they've reduced crop yields by up to 70%.
The grasshoppers were a surprise when we started seeing them so early. We've lost edges of fields, we've lost 80 acres out of a 100-acre field, but we sprayed as much as we could, and it comes to a point where the economics don't make sense anymore to keep doing it. And now they're getting almost too big to spray because they're flying. So
while the farm has been in family hands for over 100 years and he's seen his share of drought, this year's grasshopper population has been the biggest challenge. Beck says that farmers might have to take their cattle off of grass and grain early to start them on feed. This raises the cost for farmers, but might be necessary.
Yeah, I don't know where we go from here other than just keep trying to keep your costs down and just preparing for another drought. And if it turns around to be a good year next year, then that's better. But
Beck says that crop insurance does help ease the burden, but that the premium costs will go up next year, even though the amount of coverage will drop as it's based on annual averages.
I guess all you can say is everybody try to stay positive, and I mean, the good thing about it is we do have a very good cattle market right now, so people take advantage of that. Forward plan as much as you can. Maybe you got to cull some cows and try to get through this thing, because there'll be good times around the corner again.
Adrian St.Onge, Chat News.
Less than 24 hours away from the start of Stampede, and everything is taking shape at the Stampede grounds. Setup is underway for the indoor parts of Stampede, like the trade show and Country in the City, and trucks were in Medicine Hat yesterday to set up the midway. The gates open tomorrow at noon, and it's double toonie admission day if you're there early. That's $4, by the way, double toonie. The first night show is tomorrow night, the parade is Thursday morning, and the rodeo starts later that same day.
This is videography. Action.
This is directing. 3, 2, 1.
This is editing.
This is fun.
This is reporting. Lisa Parent, Chat News, back to you in studio.
This is Chat TV. Good evening. I'm Dan Reinish. Thank you very much for watching.
There's no better feeling than hitting a home run and winning the game, except when you continue the party at Fun and Games. Take the team out to celebrate, or just pop in, because Fun and Games has good times for everyone. Whether it's the perfect birthday party, a fun date night, or just recapturing some of that childhood bliss. Break the routine and make memories that'll last a lifetime. So take the family out and leave the headache at home. Don't punt on your next party. Hit it out of the park with Fun and Games. Call, visit, or book online at funandgames.com.
Total across 3 cases, while still the frontrunner for the Republican nomination for president. President lawyer argues he had a First Amendment right to express his feelings about the outcome of the 2020 election.
What President Trump did is he said, go
15,
and peacefully and protest. That's an American right. That is why we
10,
are America.
9,
Trump has pleaded
8,
not guilty in the
7,
cases against him
6,
in Washington.
5, take. Combined Canadian Impact.
After months of picketing, they'll be back at the negotiating table with British unions on Friday. Actors on strike too, though. The job actually impacts Canada's entertainment industry, prompting this country's film and TV workers to think about their own news.
Roll. Take.
If it's a Canadian week of TV show, there's still yellow action. Any show with an American actor or writer has had to hit pause, putting Hollywood North in a deep freeze.
Vancouver is very, again, that's the largest, U.S. location.
The strike involves U.S. writers.
Minute 30.
So far, Canada's version could be just around the corner.
Our negotiations come up in 2024, so we're watching this really closely. They're fighting our fight.
Actors, for one, if your studios could have them on set one day and then use their likeness over and over.
30.
If we are allowing AI such a rapid pace, it trickles down into so many areas in life, it just becomes unethical and immoral already.
Hollywood's had to put down
15.
the switch from film and videotaping now digital wasn't easy.
10,
But producing
9,
movies that maintain
8,
and record
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take. Stand by Pack on Gold. Rich Session.
So-called rich session. As Ann Gabriel explains, the impact could depend on...
Roll.